Dr. Richie as she steps forward, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Oniolawumi, popularly called Dr. Richie. Give it up for me now. Thank you very much, everyone. I'd particularly like to thank Professor Ladele for coming all the way. Thank you very much. Our big auntie in the department, and also my paddy of life, Dr. Ganiu Bangoshe. So quickly, we don't want to waste time. I'll be talking on unlocking your potential, balancing academic with side hustle. Okay, because what we're doing here today is like a side hustle. It's not your primary assignment. That's not what you're here to do in school. So quickly, let me tell you about my journey in this same university. I graduated from this university in 1999. And with all of the things I do, I explored several things. I was doing stage acting. Our own very distinguished professor, Shola Fosudo, taught us stage acting. Then he gave me the opportunity to present some pilot episodes of programs. I went to Eko FM. I did radio hosting. I was doing TV presentation. I acted with the late Sadiq Baba at NTA Channel 10 then. So, and I was a student. So I did all of that while I was here. While working with Professor Shola Fosudo, I learned proposal writing. And I learned how to do marketing. So I would follow him to different places, to different companies, you know. And so that was when I developed this skill of going out or facing anybody. As I am, there's nobody that I cannot talk to. I can walk into any company. Especially when it has to do with money. So I virtually know a lot of companies in Lagos, in Ibadan, in Ilesha. Because when I was doing my PhD too at Ibadan, I was the all Tafawa Balewa social secretary. And I had to go for sponsor in Ilesha. And I got them. They came to Balewa. And now you can see the evidence of what I learned in school. Now you can see Imperial, you can see Viva, you can see Oxford Biscuits. So it's all the things I picked up while I was a student. So there is no magic to it. Whatever you want to do outside of here, you must start practicing from here. A lot of us will just sit down, you just face your studies, you will not do anything, you will not learn a skill, you will not do anything. Then when you get out, you now be thinking, what do I do with my life? A lot of people don't know what they are going to do with their life because they are not exploring. And that's part of what we're doing today. Now, what are my secrets? Embracing my God-given potential with purpose and focus. With what? Purpose and focus. What is your primary focus here? Academics. You are here to learn. You are here to study. So that's the primary thing. Some people, because they are into showbiz, they will take that as their primary assignment. They will come and tell your lecturer, you tell the lecturer that, we went for audition yesterday. Whose business is that? Your primary assignment is what? Academics. That's what you are here to do. Any other thing is what? Secondary. Just like organs of speech. Your organs of speech, what's their primary assignment? To eat, Abi? All right? What's their secondary assignment? For speech. All right? So, you know you have a lot of potentials and you want to exhibit them, but you remember that your primary assignment here is to study, and not just study, but do well. Okay? Now, you value developing your skills and interests outside of your classroom. So whatever skill you have, try and develop it. Some of you think that you can anchor an event. You can be like our Ben, like Mr. Ben here. Please, can you clap for Mr. Ben? He's also a product of this great institution. Some of you think that you can do better than him. You think. It's just a thought. But if we take you out to come and say something, I'm sure some people will faint. It has happened before. You think you can speak. You think you can talk to crowd. But when they put you there, you would barely, it's like you will just swallow. Something will just be in your throat and you will not be able to talk. So it's better to try things out while you're still here. Now, so it's a deliberate approach. I told you that the primary focus is academics and the secondary focus is what? Doing other things. So it's a deliberate thing. So every day I keep a record of what I'm going to do. I don't just follow friends about. If I have a class 8 to 10, if I want to do other things, I schedule my time. So you can't come and say, Wumi, let's quickly go to a trade fair. When I've scheduled that day, I'm going to the library. So it's a deliberate approach from my own end. So you can also do that. And I said that deliberate approach made me to come out as the best student in the language arm of my department in that same year. And in this same department that have groomed me, the likes of Professor Ladele groomed us, okay? And we can be deliberate about how we talk to people, how we pronounce our words. You can't be a graduate in this university and be talking like people in Abbey Bridge. You have to be civil. You have to let it show. We're not showing off. We're showing forth what we carry, what we have. So even if I'm selling whatever I'm selling, or I'm a makeup artist or whatever I'm doing, I do it with class. I exhibit that class. So, not because you are now in a Kodumota or wherever you are, you now be like them. No, you be yourself. Okay? So, education no be scam, like people say. And in that same department, I'm now an associate professor. Now, what are the takeaways? What do I want you to take away from here? And we're going to wrap it up after that. Number one, be intentional. Everybody say be intentional. Okay? You are intentional about everything that you do. You don't just do follow. Say, don't do follow. Don't go there because people are going. Be intentional. If you don't want to go, it's okay. If you want to go, then it is your decision. All right? Then two, know yourself. Now, because Dr. Oni said it's okay to do side hustle, and your capacity no carry side hustle, better dey your lane. Dey your what? I know that there are some people that they don't have the capacity to do other things. All right? But if you have the capacity, then do it. Explore. But you cannot know your capacity if you do not explore. Do you understand? You will need to try it. And if you try it and you don't get it, you know that this is not within your limit. So know yourself, then plan. Plan what you're going to do. This event, we started planning. We didn't just wake up that we're going to have 2,000 students in the hall. We started small. Okay, we had just 30, then the following year it was in the garden. The first year was in the garden. The second year was in a classroom. The third year was in the arcade. The fourth year was just in the Munchies quadrangle at the Faculty of Art. And we said, yeah, so let's plan. Let's have a bigger thing now. Maybe the next one will be at the University Stadium. Who is happy about that? So it's about planning. You need to plan very well. Then make conscious choices. Conscious choices. If you want to do it, it has to be because you want to do it, and be unique about the things you do. All right? There are times I just put it on my status that do something differently today. It's not that I'm doing something different. I'm just urging myself to do something differently today. If there's a particular way I'm teaching and I want to try and do something, then it means that I'm going to introduce a new thing into the way I teach. All right? If there's a way that you talk and you want to change it, Maybe you want to be calmer, okay? So be deliberate. Make conscious effort. Do things differently. Try new things. And make sure it is unique to yourself alone. And this project that we're doing today is unique. Can we give Wogefi a round of applause for that? Because we're always thinking of empowering students, on empowering young ones. And when the companies heard about the project, they were excited. Why were they excited? Because it's unique. It's unique. Whatever you're going to sell out to people, you have to have your unique selling point. Everybody say unique selling point. So I'm not just going to buy your perfume because other people are selling perfume. What other thing are you putting into it that's going to make it different? Okay? So we came up with this fantastic idea and they loved it. And that's why they're partnering with us. Now, forge your own way or your own path. Okay? Don't say, Doctor, we need this stage acting. She did TV presentation. She did marketing. She did, I must do everything. Can't you see she's shining? Am I not shining? Please give yourselves a round of applause. So forge your own path. Don't be like anybody. Don't be like me. Don't want to be like me. Use my own examples or other people's example to forge your own what? Path, your own way. Do your thing. Let it be yours. Don't think that you want to talk like me. You can't sound like me. Okay? You can't walk like me. You can't do anything like anybody else better than they themselves. So it has to be your thing. Then find a balance. Find what? So if you're doing too many things, you need to balance it up. Nothing must suffer. So if you want to engage in side hustle, for those who go to trade fair, Yanoba, whatever, Yaba, Katangwa, to buy things, you need to find a balance. It is not when they say there is class that you go to Katangwa. It is not when there is a test that you find an excuse to go somewhere. You need to balance the things that you do. And we are here at Wogefi. Wogefi means Women and Girls Empowerment Foundation International. I hope somebody remembers that. Wogefi means what? Women and Girls Empowerment Foundation International. And by the grace of God, I'm the founder of Wogefi. So we're committed to supporting you all the way. All the way. When I say all the way, I mean all the way. We want you to be yourself. We want you to have an identity. We want you to have financial freedom. I told someone this morning that if you don't have financial freedom, there's little you can think of doing. You wouldn't have a say. Whether you're a young girl or not, you wouldn't have a say. When somebody tells you that, oniolawumi pepper soup, because you cannot afford it, you will follow the person. But if someone says, let's go and take pizza, and you say, no, I'm not interested. You're not interested because you think that you can buy it when you're ready. But for some people, because you don't have the money, it's an opportunity to do what? Ganusi. Because you don't have the money, that's when some people do ganusi. Because you don't have money, you follow people to go and drink pepper soup. But if you can afford it, if you are financially independent, you think independently, I think. Okay? It might not be in all cases, but I think if you're financially independent, you'll be able to think independently. So, as Wogefi, we are here to support you all the way. We're on Facebook as Women and Girls Empowerment Foundation International. We have a group page. We have a group on Facebook, 2 groups. We also have a YouTube channel, Womensworld channel, where we dish out content. And we also have a website, www.wogefi.ng. You can explore our resources. And if you have any problem in particular, you can book to have a personal session with me. And when I say, if you have a problem, everything is not about money. Oh. Because I'm Dr. Riches does not mean I have the whole money in the world. Though. But if you have financial problems, we can discuss how you're going to get out of it. All right? It doesn't mean that I'm the one that is going to give you the money. We can work out how you will get money. And of course, today, 12 students, courtesy of our benefactors, will benefit from the empowerment scheme, they have paid 120,000. So that's what I mean by we can solve all problems. And if you have issues you want to discuss, if I have the time, we can create time to see. I'm Dr. Riches. I care about empowering you so that you can unlock your full potential. Have a good time, everybody.